welcome to Do You Know Hearthstone. For the first time ever, there are two participants today, which will be working together to see if they can figure out if a card is real or not. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
So I'm Odemian, and with Tarsus here with me. We're French streamers, and we stream on the Solary Hearthstone Twitch channel.
So both of you guys have played since closed beta. I think you were a pro player, right? I'm not sure about Tars. I think Tars has just been a content creator, unless I'm completely wrong. I hope I'm not.
What? No, of course I was a pro player.
You were?
Yeah. You know, I was the first player to have the golden card back. I have to negotiate,
Really?
so we get it. Yeah.
Wow, I'm so sorry for disrespecting you.
Back in 2015. It was a long time ago.
The first French player to ever reach a European Masters, which at the time was very difficult.
That's awesome. Holy moly.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, this should be easy for you guys. Both of you are professionals, which I have never been, but as far as I'm concerned, you spend a lot of time looking at cards and thinking about stuff of Hearthstone, obviously. So this should be easy for you guys.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The first section, you're literally just going to tell me what the name of the card is. I'm going to show you the art and you're going to tell me what the name of the card is. It may seem simple, but a lot of these you probably don't remember, and that's why there's two of you. So this is going to be your first art. What is the name of this card? If you got Tars, if you want to give it to me in French, that's completely fine. I just need you to translate it over so I know it's correct.
No, I know what it does, but I don't know the name.
Yeah, so he's the 2/3 for 2 demon that gives lifesteal to your hero. But what exactly is his name? I think I know his name in French. I'm not sure I remember his name in English. I can roughly translate it. Because I think
if you could roughly translate it, I would 100% give you the point.
Yeah.
Like as long as it's close enough, for sure.
I don't know if it's Shadow Eye or Eye of Shadow. It has to be one of.
I will give you that. It is the Eye of Shadow. Well, not the, but Eye of Shadow. So that is 100% correct. Nice work.
GG.
Man. Okay, here is the second one.
It's a panther.
Yeah. So I have it in French. So roughly translated, it would be Park Panther.
Yeah, that's 100% correct. Look at you go, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah, but I'm just realizing I don't know the name of the card. For me, it's just a 4/4 rush, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, what about this one?
Maybe Rogue? Looks like a Rogue card, to be honest.
Yeah, it does look like a Rogue card, I agree.
I mean, she has a potion, it's an alchemist. Easy.
Yeah, it has to be something alchemy related, right? But it's not Crazed Alchemist, because Crazed Alchemist is the other dude, the one that shifts stats.
I have no idea.
Yeah, this is harder.
All right, I'll tell you right now, you guys were actually really close. It's not
Insane
Crazed Alchemist, but it's Crazed Chemist.
Crazed Chemist.
Yeah. So close, actually. All right, what about this one?
Oh, okay.
I know what card it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's the Warlock card that casts a Fell spell, right?
That drew a Fell spell.
Once again, I'm roughly translating it. It has to be like either Fell Walker?
Dude, what? That's correct. Dude, you're insane. Oh my God. Yeah, you're entirely correct. My God, I would have never gotten that. Are you? Oh my God. Okay.
It's because he looks like the Void Walker, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, good call. Okay, this one is a very old card. Let's see if you guys can get this one.
Oh, I have this dude in French, but I have no idea in English.
Is there a translation? That's a good question, actually. Hold on.
I have 100% this guy in French. Like, I am 100% sure.
Can you type it in French in Discord? I'll just put it in Google Translate.
A few moments later.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, 100%. Okay.
What's his name in English?
Repulsive Gargantuan.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that was the art section. That went a lot smoother than I thought. A lot of these I thought were going to be more difficult because unlike Tars, where if I play a card, I don't think of the name anymore. I just call it like by its art. We're going to move on to the card section. There are 20 cards. Just like every other Do You Know Hearthstone, the idea of this is to try to figure out if it's real or fake and if you can actually tell what is wrong with the card. This can include the stats, the mana cost, the text, the emblem in the back. But for the most part, I was trying to be very fair with you guys. I didn't really change the emblem. So don't really worry about that. The gem, the name, the art, anything on the card can be changed. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I should say the name for you guys, I did not change just because of the translation thing. That's the only thing I didn't change for any of them. So you don't have to worry about the name.
It looks correct to me.
Is that the correct logo, Tars? Like in the background? Was it a wolf for the DK cards? Can the art be changed?
The art can be changed, but unless it's like very obvious, I wouldn't change it. Like if you look at the art and go, okay, that looks like it's different, then you'd probably be the art. I'll just put it like that.
This isn't the correct color. Like the side of the card.
Oh.
It's neutral instead of being DK.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one thing wrong with it. There's another thing wrong with it.
Oh, there's multiple. Okay.
Is it a common? Or do you mean, what do you think?
Yeah, it's a common.
Yeah, it's a common.
I think it's 2 red, but I'm not sure. It's definitely not 3 red, and it's definitely not 0 runes. But I don't think you can play it if you play a rainbow deck, which you would possibly want. So I think it has to be 2 red.
That's a good idea.
Okay, I will tell you guys got both of them correct. Yeah, so it was a neutral weapon. That one I was hoping would just fly under the radar, but yeah, you did get it, and then it is 2 blood runes. Yeah, that was a little sneaky right at the start. I just wanted to see if you would get it. Okay.
Oh, Damien, you find everything. Let me some stuff.
Okay, I won't say anything for the next one.
Okay.
Okay. Here is the next card.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay.
I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say anything.
So is there a point, a dot at the end of the text? And is there a major, an uppercase in mana in English?
Mana, I believe. Let me double check, but I believe it is. Hold on 1 second.
So you can change like punctuation and stuff like that?
Normally I would, but again, I didn't want any translation errors in this. So, but in this case, the mana is capitalized. Yeah, the M is capitalized.
Okay. For 2, it is from Festival of Legend. That's a good logo. I think it's an epic. It seems good.
Yeah, it's definitely an epic. With an effect like that, it's definitely an epic.
It's on the art. The art is okay. The art is okay.
I think the card is actually correct.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I think.
Sorry, is that the final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you guys are correct. It is a real card.
It's so hard.
It is hard. So this one, I'm gonna be very curious to see if you guys get this right. What about this one?
Wait.
It's Here's the Wolf. 5 mana for 5. Yeah.
Is it in the set? Like, is it actually in the current set?
It is in the current set. I had it like yesterday. Yeah. I played it with the alignment priest. Maybe he's trying to double brain us 2 in a row that are correct.
But are you sure that the wolf is put on the original cards if they are in the set? Like, isn't it just the Hearthstone symbol for the base set?
I think if they are in the core set, there is a year of the core set. It's like this, yeah.
Then I can't see anything wrong.
I mean, it's the same wolf and the weapon we had before, so I think it's okay.
All right, I'll trust.
Okay, so unfortunately, this one's actually fake, and you guys are not going to believe this. I learned this yesterday. Did you know the real one in the core set has a common gem?
Like only the Yeti? Or
only, well, I think all of the cards they brought back from Classic, and I went to confirm this with Leo, like the designer, to see if this was actually a part of the game, and it was. It's in the client as well. That one's kind of a really sneaky one, but I was just curious to see if you guys can get it.
Nice one.
Nice,
yeah,
thank you.
that one was extremely tough. Like, it's definitely not the kind of thing that you're gonna remember, right?
Yes, yeah, that's a very specific one, especially because like who plays Chill and Yeti in the current year, right? Like it's.
I played it yesterday because I played it in Priest, and it transformed a 1 mana card into a 4 mana card.
Oh yeah, the spell. What about this one?
Rune fueled golem. Discover a weapon from another class.
I would say from any class. No,
I think. Oh, wait. That might be correct, actually. From any class. Yeah, I think Tars is correct. You can definitely discover weapons from your class with the Runefield Golem.
Okay, that is correct. Okay, you were right. From any class, yeah. Okay, awesome. Nice work. All right, here is a little bit of an older card for you.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Rock.
I, strangely enough, saw a tiny bit of play at the time, which seems insane now. 4/7 for 5. If your opponent controls 2 other minions, gain taunt. No, if it's you control 2 other minions, right?
Yeah, and it should be at least 2 other, right? It makes no sense.
I think like old texts were a bit wonky on that.
Okay.
Yep, I think you're correct. The text is probably like, if you control at least 2 other minions, gain taunt. I think that has to be correct.
Yeah, you guys are entirely correct. You guys are correct. This one I actually had to change the text so it would actually make more sense if it was ticking for your opponent. So yeah, you guys are entirely correct. Okay, what about this card?
Lotus Assassin. 5/5 for 5, so I think that's the correct stats.
Yeah.
Whenever this attacks and kills a minion, gains stealth. That's the correct effect, right?
I think so. Does he has stealth as well?
I don't think so.
Yeah. I think it's
He's
okay.
definitely from Gadgetzan, so that's
Yep.
correct as well. It could be it could definitely be an epic card. This feels like an epic to me. I think this card is just correct. I think the card is correct, yeah.
Okay, Taros was actually correct. This minion has stealth to begin with.
Oh, wow. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Okay, awesome. All right, what about this one?
Should be easy.
We've seen this guy a bunch of times.
Is it League of Explorers?
Yeah, it's League of Explorers. Did you ever play the game when this guy was good, Rarran? I don't know if you were playing it.
Yeah, I've been playing the game also since closed beta, so
okay,
I've been through this. Yeah. This card was like Miracle Rogue was suffering. This card came out and it was back on the menu.
Yeah,
Some good
this
times.
Dude was insane.
Okay, so it was it added to the core set last year, and now
Yes.
it's not anymore.
Yes.
So
So if it's not anymore, it goes back to being of its expansion, right? It's still it's always of its expansion.
yeah, so it's correct.
Oh wait! Isn't this guy an undead now?
Oh,
Fuck.
I think
don't
he's
think
I think he's an undead now because I think last year you could summon him on the Lich King spell.
I mean,
That give you undead.
look at his face. He looks undead to me. He's blue. He's dead.
I definitely remember getting like a coin after playing the Scourge. So I think this guy's an undead.
You're right. That's it.
Yeah, you guys were correct. This is an undead menu. Look at his face, made me crack up. Thank God my mic was muted. Okay, yeah, nice work, guys. This is one of the cards that they like retroactively like added to the undead pool.
Yeah.
And yeah, you probably, because I don't think this card was ran last year really in Rogue, but like, yeah, you might have saw it off the Scourge, which I didn't even consider. That was a good pickup. Okay, what about this one?
Stormwind Piper, 3 mana, 1/6. That's definitely correct. Wait, she's in Stormwind? Is that her name?
Ah.
Because she's from the Stormwind expansion, but was her name Stormwind Piper? I don't think anybody has ever played this card. But is that as her actual name?
It could be a rare as well.
I think common is correct. I don't have another name to give though. So
You guys are liking the video. Make sure you subscribe and like it. It helps out a ton. Thank you.
It doesn't look right to me.
No. I think I know. I think it's the same as the previous one. She's a satyr, so she's a demon. I think satyrs are... Yeah, because what's his face? The 7/5 that replaced Illidan. He's a satyr as well, and he's also a demon. So I think she's a demon.
Oh, yeah. Look at her face. She has horns. It's a demon. And pointy ears. Yeah, for sure.
All right, you guys are correct. It is a demon. I went for the double psych out there because maybe you would have been like, oh, the last one was an undead. He forgot that. God, dude, you're so good at this. It's crazy. You get my hopes up. I'm like, oh, he didn't get it. And then you always get it in the end. All right.
There's actually a bunch of stuff to analyze, and since you don't really know the cards, it's kind of hard sometimes to pinpoint what's not correct, right?
Yes, and you also start to second guess yourself, right? Because there's like, he just did that. Why would he do it again, right? This is why this game is so fun.
Yeah, definitely.
What about this card?
Venom weapon. In the nose this turn. It seems so bad.
I have very, very little recollection of this card.
I don't know if this card was played. I think it was.
So, I mean, this has to be nature, right?
I mean, back in the day, it wasn't... there were no spell school at that time, but...
Yeah, but they added them retroactively, right?
They should have. Maybe they forgot.
They did.
In my mind, this card is 2 mana, but I might be like mixing it up with the poison that gives lifesteal. Leeching poison. In my mind, this card is 2 mana, and it's like, this is bad, but the card is absolutely, truly awful.
Wait. It's looking at the left.
No, there's no way. That would be far too sneaky.
Yeah, it's an old card. We wouldn't remember that.
Yeah, so it's Ungoro. I think that makes sense given the art and everything.
2 mana, because at that time all cards were really bad. And that seems okay-ish.
Yeah, I think it was actually 2 mana. I think that's
Okay.
that's gonna be our answer, right?
That's your final answer? All right, I'll tell you what. You're wrong. This card was actually 3 mana, and
Oh.
it was the card that said give your weapon poisonous. But
it was not this turn. Okay.
if I had to change it, like the mana cost to this turn, for this turn, because otherwise, if I kept it at 3 mana, the card is just atrocious. Like, there's no way they would make that card. Okay, yeah, that one's an older one. Okay, what about this one?
Fill your hands with random spells. Costs 1 less for each other card in your hand. So I have the answer for this. I think. Oh wait, do I? No, I don't.
So it's from the Lich King expansion, yeah?
Yeah, I think it was the. Oh wait,
It was the card given
was it?
before. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're right.
I think that's the free card we had like 2 weeks before the expansion.
Okay. No, wait. Was it?
I think so.
It's...
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's a
Oh
legendary.
yeah. You're correct because like the Sunwell is being attacked by the Scourge and everything. Yeah, you're correct. Definitely.
So either it's good or it's the art.
I know. I think the art is correct.
I mean, we have no way to know if it's reversed or not.
The art seems off to me for some reason.
Yeah,
But
the art is reversed.
the art
You
is
think?
weird. I agree. Yeah. But I have no idea what has been changed, so I can't really tell.
It could be reversed from left to right, but no. Do you see any other way it could be incorrect?
No, I think the rest of the card is 100% correct.
So what do we say?
Yeah, I mean,
Let's say the art is wrong. Yeah.
yeah, the art is wrong, but I don't know how. I don't know.
The left is on the right and reversed.
So I will tell you right now, the art isn't wrong, but you are right that it looks weird because I put this on a minion and I just didn't give it stats where the card is on a spell, so the framing is different.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we could have found this. Yeah.
You said the art looked weird. I was like, oh no, he's actually gonna get it. But yeah, you don't really see like any minion without any stats on it, right? So it kind of just looks like a regular spell. That one again, very sneaky, but
No, it was so easy. Oh.
That was a really cool one, actually. I really like that one.
Okay, awesome. I'm so glad. All right, what about this one?
Wait, can you freeze your own minions with Glacial Shard? It's an opponent, right?
This guy's he's insane though.
Yep,
That's
it's an
it.
enemy character.
Okay, all right. Well, that one was easy. Yeah, you guys are correct. It just says
It's
an
one
enemy.
of Tar's most played cards, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it matters with Shadow Walk in duels.
Yes, you are right. You are right. All right. What about this one?
Oh, this one is all death rattles. I mean, it doesn't say all death rattles. It just says death rattles can't trigger, or don't trigger. I don't know what the phrase.
You're correct. It just says death rattles can't trigger. Weird card, right? I never see this card ever get played.
It sometimes screws you over on some like random generation effects.
This is where I'm going to tell you it probably gets a little bit more difficult. So we'll see how well you guys go.
Some of it was already pretty rough, so.
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
It's undead beasts.
I know. I think in the spirits there's only one that has 2 types. I remember this from like some trivia video or something. I think only one of the spirits has 2 types.
Yeah, it could be this
Because-
one though.
Because it makes no sense.
All of the spirits have not one, sorry. Multiple spirits have multiple types.
Oh, okay.
I will save you there.
And I was thinking of something different then. So stealth for 1 turn is correct.
Wait, so after your hero attacks a minion, what does it mean?
It has to be or attacks a minion, right? This is too weird. to
Yeah,
be
it
a real
doesn't mean
card.
anything.
To be a real text. And attacks a minion. Wait, what did Spirit of the Raptor do? Like we used to play it with Gonk, right? That's where we played it.
Be like whenever your hero. Is it whenever or after? It's the same, right?
After your hero attacks, draw a card. Yeah, I used to play that with Gonk the Raptor and like draw a bunch of cards and stack attacks while hitting stuff.
So
I think it's after your hero attacks and kills a minion. Yeah, draw a card.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think that's just it.
I'll tell you guys right now that is correct. I'm gonna be honest. I did change the card, and I didn't even read it out loud after. And when you guys said it, I literally went, "Wow, I'm stupid." So yeah, you are entirely correct. Oh man.
Yeah, you got slightly unlucky on that one because we actually revealed Gonk the Raptor at the time with I mean our team at the time, and so we had to do a bunch of like video content. I had to do a bunch of video content with Gonk the Raptor, so I put Spirit of the Raptor in a bunch of decks with it to try and use it.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. God, I always like to do the spirits in these videos because like no one really play with them, but I picked the wrong one. What about this card?
I remember this being spoken of as one of the worst cards ever printed.
Yeah, it looks bad, actually.
I just remember it like everybody was saying this is like absolutely horrible. Nobody is ever going to play this card, and we were correct.
I think the stats are good.
The stats aren't good.
I think they are. Maybe 2 durability, but it would be even worse.
I think you're right. I think it was a 3/3 for 5. I think it was overkill. Give a friendly minion +2/+2. I think all that is correct.
It could be a rare.
Oh no! Wait! It is give a friendly minion +2/+2, but it's not a minion on board. It's a minion in your hand. That's why it was so awful.
You are correct. It is in your hand. I can't believe you got that. I was, even with the overkill, give a friendly minion +2/+2, I thought this was still absolutely horrific. There's no way you're playing this card. But yeah.
It didn't seem garbage enough to me.
You have to take it up another level?
Yeah.
I see it.
Kick it up a notch.
Yeah. What about this card?
Backstreet Leper.
Wait, this is so bad.
It's awful, but...
Is it 3 damage to enemy hero?
I think 3 damage was the Kobold Sand Trooper.
So this one should cost 2 mana, right?
I think he was actually 3 mana.
No way.
I think this guy is correct.
No, impossible.
I have a doubt about the 2 damage, but I think the 3 damage was only the Kobold Sand Trooper. I think this guy is actually that bad. And to give it a little context, I think it's because they had just nerfed Leper Gnome, and so they didn't want to make something that was even close to Leper Gnome.
I mean,
that
okay,
so you don't play him.
You think the card is correct?
I'm almost positive that the card is correct.
And you're sure it's not a 2 mana card, so you're not sure between 2 and 3 damage.
The only way it's incorrect for me is if it's 3 damage. But I think it's 2. But I can't guarantee that it's not 3.
It's hard. Okay, let's say 2. Yeah, let's say it's correct. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's correct.
I trust you.
This is actually a correct card. You're right. It is a correct card. You know, I just want to mention, I think the best part about this, just from like a 2-player contestant round, is just hearing the back and forth, because you're making him second guess himself, and it's absolutely hilarious.
It's so bad. Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the card being horrendous, but even looking back at it is just why.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. It's a rough card. Okay. What about this card?
Wait, it's not 0 attack. It's 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, fair enough. All right. Let's yeah. This card says actually on it can't attack, and it has 4 damage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the difference there. Okay. What about this one?
Okay, it's not summon 7, it's fill your board with undead minions.
Board.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's move on. All right. Here we go. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay. What about this one?
Oh.
Is that the way it's... Yeah. Targets chosen randomly.
Is it an epic?
Yeah, it is an epic. It is an epic. That's correct. Is it like... Oh, this is hard. There's something with the text, right?
I think the text is correct. The expansion is correct, I think.
Cast... Yeah, the expansion is correct. Cast 20 mana worth of mage spells at enemies. Targets chosen randomly. At enemies, targets chosen randomly?
Yeah, maybe it's like cast 20 mana worth of spell and target enemies, if possible, or something. Whenever...
That target enemies? The text is incorrect. I'm certain the text is incorrect, but I don't know what's incorrect about it. Is there even like a parenthesis in the text? Like, I think it's just cast 20 mana worth of mage spells at random enemies or something like that. I don't think there's a parenthesis or something. Okay, that's why the text is weird. It's because I think I know why. It's because there's only 2 lines of text on the card, not 3, and that's why it feels weird, because it's like situated differently. I don't know how to explain it exactly. So I think it has to be like cast 20 mana worth of random mage spells at enemies, or cast 20 mana worth of mage spells at random enemies or something like that. There's probably one word in there that changes, but I don't think there's anything in parentheses.
Yeah, you guys are correct. It doesn't actually even say random at all. It just says at enemies.
No, okay.
Like the first text is right. Yeah, kind of weird though, just because this is the only outlier in those effects, because most of them all say randomly. But I guess because at enemies, I guess it's specific enough. They didn't feel like they needed to. All right, what about this one?
Gutter
What?
Chomper.
Your hero has lifesteal. Your hero power. What? How is that possible? Wait, you play hunter and you get two life. No,
that's just straight up not a real card.
All right, yeah, it's not a real card. Sorry, I have to always throw one of these in for the reaction. Okay, yeah, it is not a real card. What do you guys think of this card? Do you think it'd be possible to have it in the game?
I mean, it's low. I think it's kind of low power level. It could have been good in Hero Power Mage at some point.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, you're right. No, so usually what I do with these videos is I always throw one in that is just low power level enough that it could have just snuck by. You just wouldn't remember it. This one felt like it would have been the case. What about this one?
Okay, so this is recent, and it's definitely March of the Lich King.
Isn't just they trigger twice?
Death rattles given to this minion are also given to a random friendly minion.
No, I would say they trigger twice.
Yeah, I think you're correct. I think it's the death rattles given to this minion trigger twice.
Okay, yeah, that is correct. Okay, this is your very last card. Good luck.
Okay. I don't remember this.
I remember this guy, and I remember he used to trigger with echoes. That's definitely correct, but
I don't know. It seems I don't remember the effect. I would say it's 4/4, but
so I would have probably said it's correct if it was in the last one. I'm sure the last card in the series is not going to be correct. What?
It could see play at that time?
No, I don't think so. Oh, are you asking, did it see play or could
it didn't see play, but maybe it was good enough and the stats are slightly off. Maybe it's 4/4 and not 3/5.
No, I think the stats are correct.
Okay.
I think the stats are correct, but I think you just didn't play Echo cards in Rogue. Did you play Echo cards in Rogue?
Oh, it's Rogue. Maybe it's a neutral card.
No, it's Rogue. I think that's correct as well.
Okay. And what Echo card did Rogue have?
That's a good question. He had purse snatching or something like that, like the vol à la tire.
Yeah, didn't he have two damage to a minion or something?
Yeah, he had something that you could repeat and that created a card from the opposing class, I think, and one that dealt 2 damage, right? What expansion is that? Oh, is that Witchwood?
Yeah. Or Echo
yeah,
card.
So that's correct. That was the.
Yeah. I mean, it could be after you play an Echo card, but it would be the same. So I don't think it's. We have to find. I don't find.
So I remember a very specific situation with these cards, where I don't remember how I did it, but with the Glinda, I don't know if you remember her. That made Echoes infinite, and Mistwraith could create a super big creature. So HP definitely stacked. That's why I remember that. So I think the +1/+1 is correct. I think it's whenever you play an Echo card. I think that's correct. I think 3/5 for 4 is correct. I think the artwork is correct. I think it's Rogue. I think it's Undead, and I think it's Witchwood. So I don't know if it's rare, but it feels correct.
Okay.
It could be common, I guess, but rare seems correct, for this type of effect.
Okay, I don't know. It could be a lot of things to me. It could be neutral, could be common, could be stats hazard, or I have no idea.
Yeah. I think the card is just correct. That would be my guess.
Okay.
All right, that's your final answer. How crazy would it be if I flipped the art on this one?
No way.
I didn't. I swear it's a real card. It was just funny to listen to you guys because you said the line of like, this is the last card, so it has to be something.
Yeah.
Which is a correct thing to do. Which is just, it was making me laugh the whole time. Anyways, guys, that's Do You Know Hearthstone. I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a blast. Thanks, man.